Hey, this is James. Welcome back to the channel. I am the unofficial mayor of Cowboy Country, and I am so glad you are here. This is about not just college football, but college sports in general. However, I have to admit, I did not watch a lot of the Oklahoma State, Wichita State game. What I did watch, I was happy about the defense, but kind of upset that we're not scoring as many points as I think we should. Now, Bryce Thompson stepped up. A couple, one of the new guys stepped up, but really, I'm used to seeing 80 points. And that's just kind of my expectation for Oklahoma State basketball. So, anyway, if you noticed, we have a new friend. That's right. Oh my gosh. This is special because this came from my mom. My parents live in Florida, okay? And have to admit, if I was born and raised in Florida, I'd probably be a Gator fan just because they too wear orange. So this bad boy is going to go with me to work tomorrow because I got all my non-Big 12 bobbleheads at work. But he's small, he's cute, and I told my mom when I go to visit next month, my goal on the 11th is to get. I'm going to rent a car through Turo, which if you've never done before, it's really cool. You can rent other people's cars. It's a lot easier than Enterprise or some of these other companies that demand that you have to have a credit card. You know, it's like Turo works with you. They were really good to me, especially on my trip to Utah. So I'm looking forward to January 11th through the 13th. The 11th will be when I fly down there. The 13th will be my day back. What I'm hoping to do is to get at least 3 stadiums done: UCF, Florida, the Swamp, and Florida State. I'm hoping I can convince either my mom or my dad or both of them to go with me on the 12th, go down to Miami, try to do Miami, maybe even Florida Atlantic. I think that'd be really good. So we'll see what happens. But my goal is to get at least a minimum of 3 stadiums next month when I go to Florida. Speaking of football, I tried to tell people on this channel, I said, relax. I know it's painful when people choose to leave the program. I don't like it. I do like the fact that a couple people, at least, Spencer Sanders, one of them, did in fact finish his degree. Good for you. I don't like it when people choose to leave. But I said our coaching staff was going to do a good job and try to get people to replace. You know, here recently, Jabbar Muhammad left. But of course, if I use another site to tell you information about recruiting, I'm going to include that. The Pokes Report gave information about all 4 of these guys. So I'm not going to go into much detail. If you want more information, you got to go to pokesreport.com. But I love the fact that, you know, you got an offensive lineman from UNLV and Noah McKinney. I love the fact that you got a cornerback from Arkansas State in Kenneth Harris. You know, another player from Tulsa, Anthony Goodlow, defensive line. You know, and there was a defensive end I forgot about that also committed from the portal to coming to Oklahoma State. And then we got a high school kid out of Texas, a linebacker. I'm not even going to try to pronounce his name. I think his first name is EK, but his last name is spelled Esonwune. Okay, I'll try. Isonwune? The Sun will win, something like that. But anyway, I know he's 6'2", weighs 215. He's a stud. If you want more details about them, you got to go to pokesreport.com. But look, today is the 18th. So Monday's the 19th, Tuesday's the 20th, Wednesday's the 21st. When Wednesday comes, it'll be signing day. We'll get these new people in, committed to Oklahoma State, and we're going to be in good shape. So, am I concerned about the bowl game? Yeah, I am. But remember, the great thing about bowl practice, the great thing about going to a bowl game are the 15 additional bowl practices that you get. Because this is what's going to help you not only to prepare for the bowl game, but to really work with your younger players in helping them mature and grow. Okay? It's kind of a good, in a way, the transfer portal was a good thing because the guys that don't want to be here, see ya. Have a nice day. Glad you were here, but now you can focus on those younger guys and help them develop and have them go into spring ball. No, hey, I can compete for, or I have the starting position at such and such, spot. Raising up the new guys. We've had several people that had to play as freshmen because of injuries. Okay, so now if we can get some of those other players back that were hurt, now we have depth. And depth is what's going to help us next year. So between the freshmen that played and the new people that are coming in and some of the between some of the older players that got hurt, we're going to get some of them back. I don't think we'll get all of them back for the bowl game, but we'll probably get some of them back. The future looks really, really good. Do I think that Oklahoma State's a surefire bet to win the Big 12 next year? No, I don't. Now, this is what I do know. I know Max Duggan's, this is his last year at TCU. I think they're going to have a drop-off. Texas lost Bijan Robinson to the pros. Not a surprise. He's a great running back, okay? Texas Tech has a legitimate quarterback battle to deal with. And honestly, the kid that played against us looked really good. He was a freshman, but I'm sorry. I thought he should have been the guy. So, and I don't know about Baylor. I don't think Baylor's going to... I think Baylor had a down year this year, but I don't think they're going to be down for long. And so, you got to deal with, BYU coming in. You got UCF coming in. West Virginia, if they start green next year and they do the run-pass option offense, I'm just telling you right now, that's going to be dangerous. Iowa State, they had a young quarterback who was, he made some mistakes, but I guarantee you he's going to be better. They always say when it comes to the development, sorry, when it comes to the development of a college football player, the leap from their freshman to their sophomore year is usually their biggest time of growth. So Deckers is going to be good for them. But I have to say right now, if you put a gun to my head and said, pick somebody who's going to win the Big 12 next year, I'm going to have to go with Kansas State. I don't know, as far as... I do believe that Martinez I think he's done. And it doesn't really matter because, Will Howard was really good. And he'll be a senior next year. So if I have to make a way too early prediction about who's going to win the Big 12 next year, I would have to go with Kansas State. So, we'll have to look at, I can't believe, it felt just like yesterday I bought Phil Steele's magazine for 2022. In a couple months, we'll be looking at Phil Steele's magazine for 2023. So once we get all of the new players, once we get all the new players with their letter of intent, get them signed, get them in. We just have to get through this bowl game. And I'm hoping that with the extra bowl practices that Rangel is going to perform well. I mean, Robert Allen says that he plays well during practice. And so I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. Understanding that he knows if he doesn't play well, there's a very good chance we're going to have a freshman quarterback starting for us next year. And that's the kid out of Nebraska. So, anyway, if you're new to the channel, please hit like and subscribe. I'd like to see the channel grow a little bit more, but, I'm having such a good time talking about sports that it's really secondary. It's really secondary. What really needs to happen, and that's the whole reason I started this channel in the first place, what really needs to happen is that we have a positive voice out there speaking on behalf of Oklahoma State and just saying, hey, this is a legitimate program. This is a really good football team. And I think the rest of the country is finally picking up on that. So I really do. But I'm not going to take anything from Wisconsin. I know that they historically are a good football team, and that's going to be a good game for Oklahoma State. We've got to score and get ahead and make them try to play from behind. That'll be the main key, because if they're ahead, they're going to run the ball, they're going to control the clock, and they're going to try to keep our offense off the field. So anyway, if you're new, please hit like and subscribe. From the bottom of my heart, I want to say thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great week. Tomorrow I will do a video, but it's essentially from footage from last week. When I went to the Curtis Culwell Center in Garland, Texas, which is a suburb of Dallas. So it's an interesting arena, and I hope you enjoy the footage. But until we meet again, I hope you have a great day, and as always, go Pokes.